Hey guys, how is everybody tonight? Well, this is the wrap up of KOTD TV King of the Dots Massacre 6 2-day event. Today is the second day, of course. And whoo, honey, did it go a little long? All right, so let's talk about a couple of these battles. Again, we'll have like full our full breakdown. There's several battles that we gotta watch again. Really do is because of a combination of the building response, the crowd reactions and things like that. That we want to really make sure we give a good breakdown of what we think um each rounds was based on the battles, right? For the battlers and everything. So of course, as you can see here again, two Sabre and Lefty, they actually performed yesterday. So we got to see Emerson Kennedy versus City Towers today on YouTube at the KOTD channel, a YouTube channel, and they also allowed the Clone and Death the Kid battle as well to be seen for free, y'all. So those two were some good battles. Emerson Kennedy, to me, took it to one versus City Towers. City Towers was rapping, but I think Emerson Kennedy. This is all first look that I'm talking about, guys. I haven't watched anything, rewatched anything yet. It was long, but it was a great series of battles that we had. So, but Emerson Kennedy, I give 2-1 versus City Towers. Death the Kid and Clone. Um, Definitely with Death the Kid and Clone. Clone, I gave a 2-1. I kind of want to say Gentleman's 30 on that. I do. There was some bright spots in Death the Kid's rounds, but I want to say that Clone cleared that. And then we had, of course, Danny Myers and Elijah Strait. This is a battle I want to see again. This is one of the first battles I really need to see again. Both men, when they came out fire, they was not playing back and forth. It was a fight. It was a dog fight. So this one can probably go either way. I'm kind of at first watch leaning towards Danny Myers, of course, the bar god. However, Elijah Strait was saying some shit. So this is a battle definitely that I need to watch again. Okay. Now, of course, the ladies represented today. Their battle counted just as much as everybody else's battle. Let me tell you. So you had Yoshi G and Shay Rat, right? Yoshi G, you know what I like about Yoshi is when she get into the grown woman bars, you can't mess with Yoshi. You can't. She makes it practical what it is, and she ain't ashamed of her bars. And she was talking her shit. So kudos to Yoshi. Shay Rack was on one. Also, Shay Rack is really, really doing well. Her and Yoshi G matching up against each other was a good entertaining battle. This is another one I have to go and watch again because there's a couple of the rounds I want to see again. I'm kind of I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Yoshi on a couple of those rounds. So I want to double check to make sure I'm leaning right because it was just a lot going on between both ladies. Sharak was saying some things though, but I'm kind of leaning to Yoshi on that. Um, Moving on to Real Sick and Charlie Clips. That was a 30. Real Sick got it, and there's nothing else to talk about. Real Sick was rapping his ass off. I kind of think what Real Sick was saying to Charlie is what Easy wanted to say to Charlie. I think Easy would have went a little bit further, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Real Sick rapped his ass off. Charlie was up there, freestyling and stuff like that. And Real Sick took it serious. He took Charlie as a threat and he wasn't playing with him. So Real Sick got the 30. I don't care. Real Sick got the 30. Real Sick got the 30. Frack and John the Don. Wow, that was a good back and forth battle. I give the initial watch. Um, I want to say the first round is Frack's. The second round was John clear. Um, that first round might be kind of debatable though. I got to look at that. Ooh, that's another one we got to look at. But I'm going to say, I'm just going to, for the sake of this moment, I'll say Frack first round, John second round, and that third round is kind of a debatable almost. I want to look at that again. I want to look at that again. Now, well, you know what though? I'm kind of thinking about it with John. That might be a 2-1 John. I need to see that one more time. And then after that was the twerk and password battle. Now, the twerk and password battle, as you know, that was supposed to happen yesterday, but it happened today, and it happened after the Frack and John battle, I believe. Yeah, it's so much that happened. So yes, so twerk and password. I want to see that battle again. There was a lot of conversation between twerk and password. However, twerk was kind of choppy to me. He was rapping his ass off though, but he was choppy. So that was another one that I felt that was undecided. Yeah, that was an undecided one. So that definitely, I'm gonna have to recap that, really break that down. Bar for bar, they was doing really good. I think that the general consensus may have twerk winning, but I gotta say that that event was so high energy, like I stated yesterday, that I think that the people just really loved to cheer the battlers, man. They really was encouraging them to do their best, you know. That's a lot of love in that building. They was not shy about cheering on those battlers. They really weren't. So that's another battle that I need to see again. Now, the finale, Big K versus Tay Rock. Now, this was a battle I was a little bit nervous about because I wasn't sure if it was going to live up to the hype. So Big K starts it off, right? And Big K is going. And you know, Big K does his little assault. You know what I'm saying? When I say insults, assault, rap. You know what I'm saying? He assaults you with his rap, right? So he was going at Tay Rock for a minute, and for a minute you thought, like, well, I think Big K might just have this sold up. And then here comes Tay Rock, who rapped for a very long time, but was rapping. He was rapping. That boy was rapping. Damn, that boy was rapping for a long ass time. Yes, he was. But that first round I gave to Big K. The second round, Big K came out, showed y'all. Big K showed his head, y'all. He showed his head. Uncle Rock got the picture. He showed his head. Yes, he did show his head. He actually really balled for real. I don't know if it's by choice or by force, but he balled, y'all. But he came out. He had some good moments. He had some real good moments in round two. He was rapping his ass off. He was heating up in round two. Made that whole shit, the blue room and everything. That they was going. I think that was round two or round three. I think it was round three. But he made that shit the blue room. I thought ARP was messing with the light switch. I did. And it was good. It was good, right? Tay Rock on the second one. Again, rapped a whole full course meal he did. He was rapping his ass off forever. But Tay Rock was hitting and he was punching and he was going. So and I'm giving the second round to Tay Rock, not because he rapped long, but what he did rap about was substance, and he was getting that Big K. They was not letting up off each other. I'm telling you this. This I will have to watch again. I really do have to watch this again. I think the third round was debatable on both. It was so debatable. So if it was more of a, if you like Big K, you might have him 2-1. If you like Tay Rock, you might have him 2-1. I'm going to say that all in all, this battle, the fans won. Actually, this whole card, the fans won. KOTD outdid themselves with their collaboration with URL, and I think Takeover Battle League was also involved too. There was a couple of battles there for that. Um, this I love seeing this collab with these. With these battle leagues, when they really kind of partner with each other a little bit, you get such great battles. There's nothing wrong with competition. You want competition between the leagues because competition does bring healthy promotion and healthy battles and what have you. But last year was really, it seemed like it was so cutthroat that it almost tried to make the fans feel like they had to choose a side or something. And that you don't want to be part of as a fan. You just want to see good battles. Okay. So now we had day 1 for Saturday, of course, and day 2. Overall, battle of both events is kind of hard. It's kind of hard to say. I'm gonna tell you though, that Chilla Jones and Rex is still up there for me. Chef Trez and Excel is still up there for me. We had some really good battles back and forth. I would say Danny Myers and Elijah Straight was up there for today. But if I'm being honest, and I'm going to be, I still think that Rex and Chilla Jones had it for Battle of the Night. I think that I really do, and I don't know if I want to put it in order like they're number one, and then also we had A Ward and the Saurus. That was a good, that was a good back and forth too. Overall, this card was a very, very good card. I'm giving this card, even with it coming ending at 10 something, which wasn't bad, even though it's a Sunday. KOTD was pushing their rounds through. They were not playing. And I think it was a very enjoyable experience. And even though they had breaks in between, which was great, Froze and Bros did such a wonderful commentary that it kept you as the fan engaged. You didn't want to miss a beat of what was going on. They were speaking to the battlers post battle and some battlers pre-battlers. They was asking the right questions. They weren't scared to ask, and what the fans wanted to know, when you see after you see Clip's performance with Real Sick, Frozenberg asked a real question like, yo, where's your heart at in this? Like, basically, because from a fan perspective, we're really at Clips. Like, do you even give a damn at this point? You just, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, for real. What is it? If you don't want to battle, we got you. Ain't no problem. You've been, you always going to be on Mount Rushmore. But if what's with it? What's with it? And so, Clips was real honest with like, hey, I got a lot going on. I'm doing all these hostings and things, and he got a baby that, of course, babies they run your life, man. They run your life. And the thing is, now Clips got to find a way to prioritize. Anybody who's a new parent, especially, when you're a new parent of a baby, the baby is the attention. Nothing else matters in life. The baby is the boss. People don't think that, but the baby is the boss. They don't give a damn how you feel. It's about them. And you're going to have to learn how to maneuver your schedule or prioritize your schedule around them. You sleep when they sleep, you up when they up, you eat when they eat, and that's it. Don't try to make yourself do the opposite of the schedule. Follow the schedule. As a parent, I can tell you, follow the schedule. So hopefully Clips gets that together, whatever's going on in his personal to prioritize. Because when you think about it, Clips ain't one that has to come outside all the time. That's Clips. He really don't have to come outside but once a year or once every 2 years. But if he calms down and reprioritize and reorganize, we will get a better Charlie Clips. Because all I kept thinking to myself was like, well, damn, I wonder how Easy feel. Because see, Clips was on one with Easy. He wasn't playing with Easy. So, you know what I'm saying? And of course, unfortunately, Easy did choke. You could check that out on Chrome. Now, I will say this, even though Easy did choke on I think it was the second round, if I'm not mistaken, it's second round. Even though Easy did choke on that second round, that is a very good replayable as battle. That Easy was going, and you could tell Easy was about to go there, but he just didn't have it in him. And unfortunately, it was because some personal situations and everything that he's since, gotten through, hopefully, and everything. And he did awesome his last battle. Easy was so damn rested his last battle. He cussed all of us out in his battle. I swear he did. I swear he did. When he talked to Ill Will, he was cussing at all of us, and can't nobody tell me different. But I say all that to say that with Frozen Bros, they did a hell of a job uh, commentating. They elevated the sport of battle rap. To me, notice I'm saying sport because that's what it is. It's a sport. It's a mental sport. It's a verbal game of chess, and you really have to outdo your opponent. It ain't just about putting words together and make them sound right. You really have to go through that. And I know people think like, well, dang, you got to tear your opponent apart, and that's bad. But hell, every gladiator sport, you got to tear your opponent apart. How the hell else you gonna win? You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't take it personal and take it outside of battle rap, you should be all right. This is one of those sports that actually shows you how to be disciplined. Because people were saying the most wrong shit to you about anybody in your life, and you can't swing. You got to shut up and you got to take it. So I think that that makes it a little easy. That makes it where you have to learn. You have to learn how to maneuver in that attitude and whatnot. But outside of that, yeah, somebody would you say Clips on that? Yeah, Clips on that bullshit again, man. Clips pissed me off. I was so sick of Clips ass. Was like, but let me tell you this though. That does not take away from Real Sick. Real Sick, I would love to see Real Sick on other platforms. For real. Like KOTD is cool. I don't know what all Real Sick been on other than URL that I've seen him. But Real Sick, I would like to see Real Sick on Chrome. I'm hoping that maybe ARP will do a full circle and have Real Sick in there. If he's able to maneuver and move around like that, I would love to see Real Sick in the trenches. I think he will act a fool in the trenches. So hopefully we'll see that going on. But I want to tell you guys about the next card. But before I tell you about the next card that's coming up, which is courtesy of URL. That's coming up for Summer Madness, and that's September 14th. Also, Queen of the Ring got one coming up too for the prom night. And I failed to get the flyer. I'll get that next time so you guys will see it. But it should be on our community board. But yeah. So before I finish up here, I just want to say that this was a great 2-day event. If you have not purchased your PPV, of course, it's over now, but the VOD is still available and it is $60 and it's worth it. Think about it. It's $60 for 2 days. And it's really ran very smooth. There was no hiccup in the streaming. Everything was crisp. There was, at least for me, there was no lagging issues. You get to hear everybody's microphones was great. You didn't hear anybody saying how hot they were or anything like that. The venue looked very nice and hospitable. Again, for the commentary with Froze and Bros alone was fantastic. You do see a couple of people that did choke, but even then the battles were worth it. Just because the people choke doesn't mean that the battles aren't worth watching again. It is. And again, you could go back on KOTD's YouTube page and they gave us, I don't know if it's still available yet, but they gave us a total of 5 free battles to start with, and then the rest of them is part of the VOD with great commentary. So check them out. This was a very good battle, and I know that people doesn't like to compare like events, but there needs to be, I think, a card of the year. These battles are getting so good that we need to have card of the year. So we already had Miami. The Miami weekend with the Trenches and Chrome that did a hell of an event. And then Trenches circled back and did a Trenches card. And then also there was an OSBL League. They had their card with Battle Academy, if I'm not mistaken. There was a couple of them that went on. And then we also have this Massacre one. And now we have Summer Madness. There's and then Queen of the Ring is coming up. I mean, we've been kind of busy here, people, and this has been good. This has been really good. Oh, Pinnacle. The Pinnacle happened with Bullpen. That was a good card. From what I understand, we didn't get that on streaming. They had a little issue with their streaming that they're trying to work out, but I believe that the VOD should be available soon. But yeah, so we've been kind of busy these months here while we're moving into the fall. So, lastly, just want to say KOTD TV, great job. I salute you. Y'all showed y'all ass and had a great time. This was a win for the fans. I love when the battles turn out exactly how the fans are supposed to, what the fans expected. So great job, KOTD. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing this for a second here, and I want to show you guys another battle that is coming, another card that is coming up. Hold on just 1 second here, get this going. And it's a nice card, by the way. And this is the Summer Madness card. So, Summer Madness, you got, oh my goodness. You got John the Don versus Coffee Brown. You have New Jersey Twerk versus 40 Bars. Rum Nitty, the Alien versus Vixen. Geechee Gotti versus Miss Hustle, which I'm not gonna lie, I think that's one of my favorites right there. Then we have Tay Rock versus Jazz the Rapper. And finally, T Top versus Official. That's another one I'm interested in seeing. They also have another card, the Nexus card, and they announced it's going to be it's a couple of people. I more notably that I remember is Av versus Chef Trez. I'm very interested in that Nexus card, so I will pull that up when I can get it. But URL is coming out swinging too with some other battles as well. Look, battle rap is not dying. It just needs to be respected by our parties for all of us to enjoy ourselves. That's what battle rap need to have. Battle rap, especially for it to be such a big black business. One thing black people can't do is be in competition of each other where we're trying to destroy each other. We don't have to have just one. Okay? Black people can have more than one. I don't know where the hell we got into this thing where there can only be just, no, there can be numerous ones. Everybody just stay in your damn lane and quit acting like a drunk driver crossing over. Stay in your lane, enjoy what the hell you do, and don't try to sabotage nobody else from doing what they're trying to do. And everybody can make money. Everybody can have a good time. I'm waiting for the league versus league type thing. I can't wait until maybe one day URL and Chrome will get cool again and they have a league versus league or RBE be like, we're gonna go up against KOTD or vice versa, however it goes. That will be so dope. I think that we need to have that. That's healthy competition. That's wonderful. So like I said, this is the new flyer, which has been around. They've been promoting and everything. You have to have the app. So go on urltv.tv. What's really cool about this is that you can get a week free. They right now are promoting that you can get a week free on URL, so you can watch this. You see what I'm saying? So that's great. And I don't think it costs too much either. So this is a black business, y'all. Let's support it. It's a black business. Okay. So with that said, I am going to run my ad for CIMC. We haven't run anything from them in a while. So I'm going to run that and then I'm going to go ahead and close this on out. You guys have a wonderful day and look forward to our breakdowns that we'll do on the community board. Because this was a 2-day event, I can't break down all these battles, but we are going to give you some highlights from these battles. Again, get your VOD from kotdtv.com. KOTDTV.com. Salute to Organic, and they're collaborating partners, URL and Takeover Battle League, TOBL. Y'all did a great job. Everything was great. Salute the battlers who came up and they really made their presence known. Good job. That's all I have for you guys. I'm going to wrap up with the CIMC ad that you guys know about. If you're interested in becoming a medical coder, you want to see CIMC, which is Chester Interactive Medical Coding. They help you through your journey of becoming a certified professional coder, through the national organizations. Contact them for more details. They got you. They do a very good job, people. Have a good one.